Hello. So I thought I'd make another quick video, or a little bit longer video, but sort of showing the actual code and how we can maybe add function calling. So I did a demo of the real-time API. This is what OpenAI just released, their stream API to do real-time audio. They've got an app, a React app they've launched, which you can play with, and it's got access to function calling, get weather, and set memory. I want to play with that and see if I can add another function that can like look up the I don't know, like a customer's account balance or something, and give you an account balance if you give them like a passcode or a memorable word or something like that. So basic demo, but just see if what we can hack. Because I've been talking about it a lot, and sometimes it's best to tell. Wait, show, not tell. So here we go. This is the sort of the Git repo. So I've cloned it, I've spun it up, and this is the app. So just gonna
Hey there, how's it going?
Good, but why have I got that error? Let's just get back.
Hello. How can
Hello.
I assist you today?
Okay. So I notice here, the first thing is that apparently I've already said hello, and then the assistant goes, "Hello, can I assist you today?" And it's got all of like logs here, so we can see like this is the initial sort of setup log. And this is quite important because it's kind of like the initial prompt, sort of like giving the context of how you want the agent to behave. And this is the user message here that says hello. So that means I can search for that in the code. So let's go over to the code. It's just a standard React app. Looks like it just ports in this one console, sort of one very large component. So let's, and it looks like, there's not much else. There's some styles. It's got some libraries to handle. It's got a button and a toggle component and a map, but that's kind of about it in the code. So most of the logic is just in here to do this. So let's look for that hello, and there it is. Let's change this for fun. Let's do burp. Go. See how it copes with that. So I want to find the function. So we know it's got, oh, I'm literally right there. So get weather. This is the function. So it's got these two functions I was saying, set memory, get weather. The other video I demoed, just getting the weather. So this sort of describes to the AI how to do that. So in order to get the weather, it needs a latitude, it needs a longitude. These are going to be numbers. It needs a location as a string, and then it can pass that into the function here. That's where it's passing the variables as an object. So this is an object. This then just says, hey, it's key and any. And then, yeah, it does the lookup and returns the information it needs. So let's copy this and add a new function. Delete. Okay, so let's call this account up and retrieves the weather. So this is going to retrieve a customer's account balance. So like after this is customer balance. Maybe I might be all we need. Maybe like in pounds sterling. So what properties do we need? Let's just have let's like say, so I want it to be able to say, oh, what's your memorable word? And then we give the memorable word, and it will look up the account balance, and it won't work without that. So string, say memorable word, or secret memorable word, I suppose. Get rid of those. So it is required memorable word. So no, it won't be able to call this function. I'm guessing it will know that it's not able to call this function unless it's got the memorable word. So it needs to sort of ask us for that. So let's just chuck that in here. It's still an object. So yeah, this object. So this is going to be passed as an object. That's all the same. Get rid of all this. For now, I'm just going to hard code it. We're obviously not going to look up the actual user or anything like that. We all know how to connect to databases and do that kind of stuff. Common knowledge, right? So that for now, I'll just return it straight. £102.12. So I can do that fine. Do something like that, like if memorable word equals memorable word. Let's say all case and pieces. So say jumping jacks. Say smart enough to do that. Then we want to do return that. Otherwise, else we'll just like say, oh, didn't seem to work. Turn error maybe. I could fortunately. No. Oh, incorrect. I mean, it's kind of weird to maybe just say error false or message. This is important, like message. All right, that'll do for now. I'm obsessing because it would be nice if like this was the same shape in terms of data, but that's I would usually make sure that was the same shape. So like it could be like error 0 means there's no error and therefore the account balance, or like error 1 and then message. Do something like that maybe, but for now that'll do. So let's rerun our code. Let's give this a refresh. So he burped first. So let's try it. See.
Pardon you. It sounds like someone just had a good meal.
Yeah.
How can I help you today?
I was wondering if you could look up my account balance.
Sure, I can help with that. Could you please provide your memorable word? It should be all low.
Yeah, it's jumping jacks.
Your account balance is £102 and 12 pence. Is there anything?
No, that's great. Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a wonderful day.
So that was frightfully easy. Let's give it the wrong. Hey, I was just wondering if you could look up my account balance again.
Of course. Could you please provide your memorable word again?
Yeah, it's sausage.
It seems there was an error with the memorable word. Sausage doesn't match our records. Could you please double check and provide the correct word?
Okay, there we go. Little example of function in 2 minutes. Yeah. How fun.